Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. This is just a quick video. I've had a couple of people ask me how I do my colourful edges that I blend in with another colour. And because I'm doing another journal and I'll share the cover with you later, I thought I'd do one and just show you what I do to get the shadowing effect in a two-tone on these pages. So this journal I'm doing now is going to be really super grungy, and I've done it as you all know, I don't use distress inks. I don't have any, and I use just normal black ink, from a ink pad, and then I buy the bottle to refill it. I also use shoe polish and chalk, but in this case, in regard to the papers, I use my fancy scissors to do the edges, and I'll just now, did I have one or did I put it away? Good one, Krista. Oh, here it is. So I'll just show you how I do it. Okay, and I'll just put that there. I'm just going to sit down now. I've got a glove on. I've been doing this for the last 3 hours now. It's a long process, but hey, I want the special effect, and the only way to get it is if I take my time doing it. So I just use these little finger daubers. I go through quite a few of these. I've got a big stock. And then what I do is, this needs refilling, but I'm not going to do it because it'll be too dark. And I just go around and do my edges. Okay, so these are going to be black. And I really heavy coffee dyed these papers a while ago because I made quite a heap. And this is my last lot. And I probably won't be coffee dyeing anything for about 3 weeks because we'll be going away end of next week. And I'm hoping to get this journal finished and up on my Etsy. And maybe even sold before we leave. So, but this is how I do my edges. Okay, so it depends. If I want to do it really heavy, I sort of just blend it in the corner and sneak it up. And because I use the chalk, I can make it in different colors. I can use a green, I can use a yellow, I can use an orange like I did with a custom order. So, yeah, so I'm just going to do a little bit more here because I like it really dark. If you tear the paper, well, it'll just have to get a Band-Aid. Okay, and then I use my chalk and I just go lightly on the edges. I don't go like this because then it'll leave a line. And sometimes I forget and I do it, and then I put some more black ink over the top of it to really blend in that line. This is probably a little bit much, but that's okay. Get my red dauber and away we go. And the effect is really cool, like I've got so much of this chalk. I'll do it this way because that's how I do it. And if I find this needs a bit more blending, I just go in here and darken a little bit more, and then use the red, or I can use the red a little bit more. Okay. So it is time consuming, but I don't do it on every journal. It depends. And I wasn't going to do it on this one, but because of how the cover turned out, I thought, oh yes, I can give these pages a bit of a special effect. This is a really heavy coffee dyed paper. It's actually got 2 colors on this. I did a coffee dye, and then I had a blue, and that's why that blue came out, I think. I'm not sure how that got on there, but I didn't have anything blue, but I want to touch something. So as you can see how nice it's come. I might do a little bit red here. Yeah. And that's how I do my pages, okay? Now see how I've got that line coming in here, which I don't like. So I'm just going to blend that in with a bit more black. And that will disappear just about. Go away. So some pages are quite dark, but see how that has that effect now compared to that. So yeah, so I use the chalk, and I have got, you know, if you want a green effect or a pink effect, you can do the same thing. The green comes out really good, and so does the orange. Yeah, so that's how I do them. And I've got a nice little stack here. Really, really dark and grungy. And what I was doing was, I was colouring some file folders, and I couldn't remember what colour I had in the bottle, and I just, you know, soaked it, and it come out in this horrible colour. I wanted it really dark brown. So what I did then was I covered it with some pattern paper, PVA, and then I dried it with my hairdryer because I don't have a heating tool. I then went over with this ink pad lightly over the creases that the paper makes, and just sort of smudged it in a bit, and then heated it up again to dry it. I then had some metallic paint that I used for my steampunk horse. I only used 2 colours, and I just sort of lightly rubbed it on, and on places where I didn't want it, I just put the black ink back on, rubbed it on. Then I went over with PVA glue, and it sort of smudged it a bit more, which was what I wanted. And then what did I do then? And then I used shoe polish. Oh no, I used shoe polish. Sorry, I used shoe polish. Once I've put this first layer on, I put shoe polish on, and this is the shoe polish. Sorry, I'm totally confusing you now. File folder, glue, pattern paper. Rubbed it on with this dark tan leather shoe polish. PVA glued it across over the top, dried it with my hairdryer. Then I went over with the ink pad lightly, dried it. Then I went over with my 2 acrylic paints, but you know, just daubed it with a sponge. I didn't want it to come out too much. And then there was blotches that had too much blue or purple, so I just coloured it with black. Dried it, and then I used more shoe polish. I wanted it darker. Dried it. Then I used PVA glue to cover it. Dried it. It's a big process. I know, I've probably gone around it, who knows, wrong way. And then I scrunched this whole folder up, and more shoe polish, more PVA glue, and dried it, and that was finished. So it was quite a bit. That's it. And this is how it's come out. Doesn't that look delicious? And it's like, I suppose it feels like leather. It's that faux leather. It's not quite as wrinkly, but I tried to get it wrinkly. And here you'll see some of the colours of acrylic paint that I've put in, and it was too much, so I've put some more black ink on. And if the ink was too much, I put more shoe polish on. And you can only just sort of see the pattern paper. It's quite durable, and I haven't finished it yet, so it's going to have a pocket, like a, you know, pocket here, a little pocket there, and pocket here. And once these pages go in, which are going to look absolutely absolutely delicious. I mean, oh my goodness. So I'm going to probably do these signatures. I'm going to have 2 signatures that are going to be sewn. And then I'm going to have the Midori style, so you can slip those signatures in. Being a horse journal, you know, you might need more paper, then you can take one out and put another lot in. I've done a picture for it already with one of my skins, and this is absolutely beautiful. And of course it was, you know, this brown, and I had to darken it a little bit. So yeah, so this is my next project. But the whole idea of this video was just to show you how I blend those 2 colours together. Only one ink, which is black, and then I use chalks. And I'll tell you, the green, the pink and the orange, oh, beautiful effect. So yeah, so that was a very quick video, a very quick chi. And I'm using this because, you know, I've been doing this. I've only got that last page left to do. This one here. And that's it. So for those that were asking, I hope you found this, you know, a bit more understandable. I was trying to explain it on Facebook, but it's a bit hard. So I thought I'd do a quick video. That's it. Okay. So you know what you've got to do. Happy crafting. Thanks for watching.